A lot of you guys are wondering why you're lost. And what I mean by lost, why you guys are lost in this particular lifetime, right? You know, when you grow up, you start to figure things out. You start to understand yourself. You gradually try to develop some form of an identity, right? But one thing is always left unanswered. And these are for the individuals that are lost. What is your purpose? Sounds very simplistic, sounds very simple. But seriously though, if you sit down, right? You go to your room. You sit down. You really begin to ponder, right? What is your purpose? What do you think God is calling upon you? A lot of people don't have the answer to those questions. And I'm not telling you to figure out now, but at some point, if you want to find a sense of direction, gotta dive deep. And I'm not talking about surface level. I'm talking about very deep. Ask yourself questions. What are my strengths? What am I really good at? What do I notice that I'm really good at? Is it contributing to the community? Am I maximizing it to its full potential? These are questions that I constantly ask myself. Because I was too once lost, you know? Wasn't quite sure what my footing was in life. Noticed that everyone around me found their niche, and realized how quickly what their strengths were. Just didn't quite understand what mine were. I understood that I was a good person. Had a lot of friends, decent sense of popularity. My family members loved me. I know I loved God, but just still couldn't really find my purpose. I knew I was athletic. I knew I had a few other talents, but I just really couldn't quite find the footing in life for myself. To the point where it led me to a dark place. It did. A place that honestly I would never forget. Trying to operate in that place while you're still amongst your family and friends, it's a different type of skill. But once I realized what my strengths were, I said, dude, how can I be able to maximize that? I've always dreamed about being impactful, being viewed as a role model. How can I be able to get the youth and everybody around that to unify? I've always had a voice. I always enjoyed writing. Figured that I could really express myself thoroughly. People always gravitated towards me whenever I spoke. Traits that, a leader would possess, right? I definitely got the intensity. Big time visionary. The things that I just often thought about. Wished that would come to fruition. But how was I going to be able to do that, right? Still kind of felt a little bit lost, but I was gradually figuring things that I did admire, that I did like about myself. And then I figured, with the amount of knowledge that I do have, the bravado, the sense of confidence, I feel like if I just went out there and expressed my thoughts thoroughly on a platform, that's going to reach to those that need it, Thankfully, I had friends that viewed me as an individual that they could go seek advice from. So I felt like, okay, I am knowledgeable. The ability to empathize, thanks to my mom, helped me relate to others. The wisdom that God has just blessed me with is just, how was I going to be able to capitalize on it? I just figured it out. Like, hey, this is my route. This is how I'm going to do it. Man on man. Talk about blessings on blessings, bro. So I'm telling you guys right now, man. If you are lost and you're trying to figure out your footing and figure out your overall identity, it's out there. It really is. It's really just, it's out there. I'm telling you, it's out here. It's out here. But the thing that makes it interesting about life and what God does is you're gonna have to seek it. It's a journey. It wouldn't be much of a journey if it just was presented to you at birth. What's the interest in that? What's the fun in that? There's no fun in that. So while experiencing my lows, I started understanding the potentials of my highs. It's freaking crazy work. This is real talk. I'm giving you bars right now. Guys, take the time to understand who you are for its entirety. Figure out your strengths. Understand your weaknesses, though. Understand your weaknesses, but really figure out your strengths. Maximize them. See what you could do. See if you could be very impactful. What can you contribute to this life? You're lost, you gotta find yourself. You gotta figure it out. There's gonna be there around you. They're not gonna tell you exactly what it is. But by certain statements and phrases, conversations that you'll be in, you'll navigate, you'll figure it out. I'm telling you. Don't give up on yourself, man. It's right there. You just gotta stay focused. It's right there, man. It's right there. You got it.